Okay, I'm going to put this PowerPoint up to the full. Okay, do I have a? Oops. All right, that looks like I have. That looks like my best version. Let me see if I can get this a little bit bigger for you. Hopefully. That's about the biggest it's going to get. It looks like. All right, so this is not a fancy PowerPoint. I apologize for not being fancy on this one, but I think it's important issues to look at. So we start with the Nuremberg laws. Ooh. Oh, let me see if I can change my picture here. All right. Well, this slide was also available without my video, but these are the rights that may be important to you or to me. Things like to be able to date whomever I choose to date, to swim and play in a public swimming pool or park, to eat what I want according to the taste and my religious custom. Maybe I don't want to eat pork. Maybe I don't want to eat chicken. Maybe I don't want to eat meat. To live in the neighborhood of my choice. To go to the public school I want to be closest to. To leave home whenever you choose. To be able to own your own pet. To shop at stores and businesses of your choosing. To vote. Oops. In 1935, they passed the Nuremberg Laws. These are the laws for the protection of German blood and German honor. And actually, you can go and see the actual law if on your regular PowerPoint you click on this little link. Regarding German marriage, for example, and German citizenship, and designated Jews as subjects. The law also followed by the law for protection of the genetic health of the German people. It required medical examinations of all persons wishing to marry. After this, they would get a certificate of fitness to marry. It's important to remember marriage laws were part of this way of control. And this is one of the protests. After the Nuremberg Law of 1935, a dozen supplemental Nazi decrees were issued that eventually outlawed the Jews completely, depriving them of their rights as human beings. So there's themes to the Nuremberg Laws. Theme 1 was defining who is a Jew. A full Jew is anyone with 3 Jewish grandparents. Now count that on your hand. We're not really full, are we? We're missing a parent. But they're saying as long as you have 3 Jewish grandparents, you are Jewish. Now the first class, Mischling, which is slightly Jew. Jew by +1, one down the line. You have to have 2 Jewish grandparents, but did not necessarily need to practice Judaism or have a Jewish spouse. Second class Mischling, 1 Jewish grandparent. And they actually had this really cool, which I don't know if I can get, and I would suggest you go and look at this chart on the other PowerPoint so that you can enlarge it and really check and see how they define all of this. And this is, the 3 Jewish grandparents and so on. Very, very close to the genetics that we've seen being established in the eugenics movement. So, like I said, in theme 1, they're defining a Jew. 7 documents were required to prove your German descent. Your birth or baptismal certificate for both of your parents, their baptismal certificates, and certificates for all 4 of your grandparents. were required for Germans to prove your German descent. Theme number 2 of the Nuremberg Laws was stripping Jews of full rights of citizenship. This includes, This included the right to vote, right to own some property, right to have certain businesses, so on. Theme 3 was racial purity, preventing intermarriage and extramarital relations between Jews and non-Jews. So, for example, Jews could not hire female help under the age of 45. Germans, however, were allowed to. Theme 4, depravity of income capacity. Theme 5, taking property. Jews were forced to register their assets, forced to sell or Aryanize their properties. Theme 6 of the Nuremberg Laws was the exclusion from educational opportunities. They couldn't go to medical school. They couldn't go to certain high schools. They couldn't go to law school. Theme 7 was branding, force Jews to proclaim to the world they are Jewish. So they had to adopt the middle name of Sarah if they were female, or Israel if they were male. They had to carry identification cards with the stamp of a J on it, and they had to have a yellow star sewn on the left side of all their garments. So why must this be done legally instead of by custom? The law is neutral. It depends on whose hands it falls into that determines it's good or bad. Not all things that are legal are moral. This is a quote from Martin Luther King. Right. And again, the Nuremberg Laws really are scary in how they are so strict. And I don't know if I can get this to work. We'll see. Open link. Don't know if my let's see something here. That doesn't look like my video goes with me. But this is the Nuremberg Laws, and you can kind of see here. Let me open this up. You can check the different categories. All right, check it out. Check out the links, and good luck. We have one more lecture I'll be giving you.